Hey guys, welcome to an episode of Michigan Fishing. I'm going to talk today about analyzing your water situation, trying to figure out where those bass are, and what's really important is understanding bass behavior, especially when you want to do this and find out where the bass are, what they're doing, and all this stuff. So I'm going to talk about that today, but I'm going to show you a couple quick tips real quick. One, don't always listen to the dock talk. You know, what guys ask the guys on the dock, what were you getting them on, or what were you doing and stuff. You know, that's fine and all, but I wouldn't take it as in, oh, that's how I'm gonna fish today, because every every person fishes differently, every individual. So take it, but don't use it. Another thing is, don't fish in the past too much. You know, sometimes the past can be good, but it's not something you want to rely on. It's something that you can take and learn from, though. And one other thing before I start talking about is, don't, when you get to a body of water, rule out why the fish wouldn't be biting. Don't go and say, oh, they wouldn't be biting because, oh, there was a cold front last night, or, oh, it's all windy and we can't stay positioned correctly. Don't, you got to think confidently. Be confident in the ability and be confident in what you're doing. Right now, I'm throwing a spinnerbait and I'm perfectly confident in it. So now, just pretty much going to talk about analyzing your situation. So, what do I got today? I got complete cloud cover. We got a rainstorm coming in. Not really a storm, but it's going to be raining. And bass a lot of times will bite before storms unless it's really, really cold. And bass will always bite 100% of the time. It's up to you to get them to bite. But, so let's see, I got cloud cover. Got tons of cloud cover. It's not really windy because we got all these trees around here, but it's been windy, so I can kind of take that. They're not exactly sitting up too shallow right now, a little bit. Just depends, like on these protected coves, like I'm fishing right here, you probably can't see that on the camera. But its water's super clear. It was dirty, or not dirty, but it was stained. So let's see, cloud cover. What that's gonna do is it's gonna take the fish off of the tight, it's gonna take them from stopping being on tight cover. It's gonna make them school and be a little bit looser on the cover. And the other thing it's gonna do is they're gonna school up. They're gonna look for bait fish, especially before a storm. They're gonna be aggressive. And the other thing is water clarity, super clear right now. It's like, oh shoot, it's easily 5 feet. And the only reason I can't see more than that is because of the glare. The other thing is it's a little chilly today. A little chilly and a little bit of gust here and there. So what that's going to tell me is that it's cooling down and the bass know it and they're going to start feeding. But the other thing is that some of them are going to be weary. Normally in every body of water you're fishing, you have like 3 or 4 things that different populations of the bass are doing, like a certain amount. And what you always want to do is find the most aggressive of that population. And that most aggressive could be 40 foot down in the water column, or it could be in 6 inches of water. You just got to find out where the most aggressive bass are and what the heck they're doing. So now let's go back over. Cloudy, there's no sun, a little bit of wind here and there, not too bad. Water clarity is super clear. We got a pretty much straight west wind, and then it gusts east a little bit. That's not, it's side to side winds. And then, let's see, time of year, most of these fish are in post spawn. Some of them are in pre-spawn, and some of them actually I haven't even seen any on spawn. It's pretty much pre-spawn and post spawn. None of them are really in summer conditions yet. Water temps about, I'd say like low 60s, high 50s in that area, but it did jump up a lot more, and that's where those post spawn fish are from. Other thing is, what have the moon phases been lately? That's another thing to look at, especially in spring. That spring and fall, moon phase can be extremely important. You've got to remember that. So right now, these conditions, I wish it was ideally a little bit more windy to fish a spinnerbait like I am. I'm burning it along the top, fishing it like a bait fish, but I'm going to deal with what I got and I'm going to get them to bite. Other thing is, what does that first bite tell you, did it bite it aggressively? Where was that fish positioned? How did it bite it? I think I just got a tap. See, that one tapped it. He didn't nail it. So I keep fishing like this and see if I get another tap. If I get another tap, then I'm going to slow it down a little bit. I'm going to change my retreat. So 6'6" medium heavy rod, 17-pound mono for burning it, keeping it up on the surface. 3/8 ounce spinnerbait. This is like a clear water color because it's like sparkle and then clear flake. No trailer. The reason I don't got trailer, willow blades. I found in my personal experience that if I go and use a trailer on a willow blade spinnerbait that I'm burning, it turns over a lot. I have to adjust it constantly. And I found that the skirt has enough action to get those fish to bite. Now when I go to like Colorado blade or an Indiana blade, that's when I'm going to be fishing a little bit dirtier water or stained water. I want a little bit bigger profile, and I'm going to be fishing it slower, so that's a little bit better to get away with. But what I like about 6'6" rod, I'm not hitting the ground, I'm not jerking it, but yet I can get real accurate casts out there, and I got enough backbone to set the hook on those fish good. So anyways, analyze your situation when you're out there on the water. I probably missed a lot. This is just kind of a quick overview for those of you who, it's just kind of a reminder, and especially for those young anglers. So analyze your water situation, understand bass behavior, and spend time out on the water. So anyways, thanks guys. That's another quick episode of Michigan Fishing. If I get one on camera, using this technique, doing what I told you today, I'm going to get it on camera for you guys. Thanks.